Hi everyone, this is Alex, and I want to talk about how to supercharge Facebook lookalike audiences today. Now, why would you want to do this? Well, basically to target a huge group of people that Facebook is going out to find for you. Now, these people are going to share similar characteristics to those who already showed some interest in your products, services, social media, etc. I'm going to show you how we use lookalike audiences. Unfortunately, most people are doing this wrong. But first, here's a couple of related points. I'm going to go on to Shopify. I'm going to log in. And I want to show you the results that we're getting in our analytics. And this is showing today's date, but I want to go straight to month to date because that's where it gets really exciting. What we have this month is a total sales of $107,900, and that is a huge improvement over last month because last month we have a huge problem. We've had huge problems with payment processors. So I'm going to talk about a little bit about that because it's all related to how we're using lookalike audiences. Now you can see that the sales have been growing throughout the month up until they hit a point that at the peak where we had a problem with our payment processor. So basically PayPal shut us down. They kept the money and they're not giving it back for now. The problem with that is that we decided that because they're not giving us the money back, then we're going to have to stop using PayPal. So with that in mind, we decided to go with, in this day or two that we spent here thinking about it and working it out, we decided to go with Amazon payments. The interesting thing is that the Pixel started learning that we stopped receiving purchases from PayPal shoppers and started receiving payments from Amazon Pay shoppers. So the Pixel has learned, and it kept on growing in terms of sales in here to show that we are, to give us Amazon payment type buyers. Now, at the moment, what we have is another peak in here where we hit the end of Q1. So January, February, March, we're on the 27th of March. And last Friday basically was the beginning of the week of the beginning of the last week of the Q1. So that's what happened here. We started getting more expensive ads, so our ads kept getting stopped by our rules, and we kept on scaling the ads down. So that's what's happening right now. Now, what I want to see is what I want to talk to you about is how to get this. And basically, what we did, we targeted some audiences. Where is that? That'll be here. We targeted some audiences. This is an old slide. We targeted some audiences and then noticed which one was buying. So we turned the other ones off, the ones that weren't buying, and we let the one that was working grow. Now the one that was growing obviously was getting us sales, and those sales ended up being grouped in an audience that we created, which is a custom audience, which is a purchase audience based on the purchasing event. And we put that into a 30-day audience. So basically this audience, purchase 30, contains the people that have bought from us in the last 30 days. What I want to do now is I want to select that purchase 30 days audience, and I want to come here up to actions and create a lookalike audience. That is going to use this, as a source my purchase 30 days. I'm going to select what location I want to create that lookalike audience in, and in this case it's going to be the United States. So I'm selecting United States, and because I already have the 1% audience creating here, I'm going to show you how to create a 2% audience. Then the 2% audience is going to be approximately 4.3 million people. And click on create audience down here, and it's done. Basically I have a 1%, a 10%, a 5%, and a 2% that I've just created. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to create an ad. Now here's one that I prepared earlier, and I'm in the ad set section, and I filtered just to show you this ad so avoid confusion. And this ad has been created with certain characteristics already. I'm going to show you the lookalike audience or the audience section of the ad. So I'm going to edit this ad in Ads Manager. I'm going to scroll down to the audience section of the ad, and in here I've used as the source for this ad a lookalike audience US 10% based on the purchase 30 days custom audience. Now I don't want to target the whole 10% audience because I've already targeted the 1% and I've already targeted the 5%. So what I want to do is I want to exclude from the 10% the 5%. So I'm going into the exclude section in the audience section, and I'm excluding the lookalike audience US population 5% based on the purchase 30 custom audience. Now, Facebook says that if you want the audience that you create your lookalike based on, in this case, the purchase 30 days, is not excluded from a lookalike audience if you use the pixel. And the pixel is used in every case that you create a custom audience based on website activity. So because this is based on website activity, it's people buying from my website, then this is a pixel audience. So because of this rule, then I need to exclude that audience as well. Otherwise, I would be targeting this audience as a purchase 30 custom audience in my purchase 30 custom audience ads, and also in this one. And I don't want to target them twice. So what I'm doing is I'm excluding the purchase 30 days audience as well as the lookalike 5%, which is going to give me the percentage of people above 5% up to 10%. And that is it. That is it. I've got the audience, the ad created. The rest of the ad is created in a normal way, and I'm targeting lookalike audiences in a very efficient way just by targeting the specific ranges that I want. Now, because ads are expensive these days because of the end of Q1, what I want to do is I want to see if the higher ratio or the higher section of the percentage on the lookalikes can be targeted in a more efficient way or maybe cheaper up until the end of Q1, where we can go back to our normal strategy. So hope this is useful, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.